Alright guys, so as you guys can hear, my truck is having issues, major issues. I literally have 177 minutes before my truck will derate. There is an issue with my truck, so there will be no Texas load. Unfortunately, this load is now getting handed off to another driver, and I'm gonna endeavor to hopefully this guy's quick to get to me and stuff, because I'm literally gonna probably end up unhooking so I can not have issues with parking, you know. So I'm literally gonna find two spots. I'm literally gonna figure it out, you know. I'm gonna tell the people where I'm stopping there's kind of bushes. I'm gonna find the most open spot possible, you know. But yeah, there is a truck issue, so I'm not going to Texas, guys. That has been washed down the drain. My truck is going in the shop. All intents and purposes. Fiddlesticks. Absolute fiddlesticks. Hey Siri, call Kaylee. Hi dear. Well, I'm not going to Texas. Nope, I'm going to the shop. My truck's broken down. Well, we'll be in 174 minutes and it'll be broken down. I got an error message on my dash saying engine derate in 174 minutes. Seek service immediately. I'm like, go figure that you know, I pick up a load bound for Texas, and my truck decides to do that error message as I'm leaving the ship. I'm like, thank you. You not want me to go down to Texas this week or what? You know? Apparently, I'm not going to come home, obviously, but I wish. I really wish at this point. I mean, it's just bad luck. I drove through, how many snowstorms? Three snowstorms in the last week. Now, they switched me trucks from a white truck to this truck. That's bad luck, I guess. And I'm in the cold. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. No Texas run. I'm trying to get to this truck stop as fast as possible, so I don't run out of time, you know? And then I gotta find me a parking spot and park real fast, you know? maybe the one was my management. Maybe that one was. This one, not even close. You know? Yeah. Oh well, things happen. We just have to move on and persevere like normal gentlemen. You know? So yeah, I just want to let you know what's going on. I like to update you on things. You know? So, yeah, just everything taken care of. Get this truck looked at. You know, I do a truck wash. I thought the truck would be grateful and say thank you for cleaning me. And in return says, well, you can imagine what it's saying. Maybe not. Maybe this truck just likes to be absolute filthy. Or maybe because the previous owner of said truck didn't wash it at all. And yeah, now I'm having to, maybe it's just in shock. And I killed my truck. Maybe I killed it. Maybe I will get another truck. Oh God, if I get another truck, it better be not white. Maybe it'll be red. You know? Well, there you go. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Wow. 22 minutes away, 2 miles away from this truck stop. Hopefully I can get a parking spot. Hoping there's parking spots, because at this point I don't have much of a choice, you know? So, you know. Beep! Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, oh, is Mel at her dance thing? Not yet. So what you gonna do tonight since you're gonna be child free? What you mean you don't know? You're not gonna have a little party or? Oh, alright. Sorry. You know, if I was there, I'd take you out to dinner. I know, right? But I'm not home. Or else I'd take you out to dinner. So I'm gonna basically just hope to God that this truck won't be permanently broken. I bet you any money they're gonna tow this thing to you. Maybe as close as, right? Or imagine. I don't know. And I'll be Bobcat. Engine failure in 168 minutes. Please service engine soon. other people that will understand. My other friends that will understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, for you, it's a third language. You know, it's foreign, which I'm trying to teach you. Just easier said than done. You know? Like, no, as soon as I get this truck fixed, I'm hoping I can just hit the road and go hard. But depending on how fast I get this truck fixed, depending on what next. The 23rd is literally in 15 days. 16 days. 20 days to until the 23rd. I'll go to a calendar and count it there. I'm just giving you advice. What? No. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 days. And some change. I think. Right? I don't know. I'm more worried about getting this truck to a parking spot and shutting it down properly before it decides to go clunk out on me in the highway. You know? I'm sorry. Warning. 160 minutes before engine derate. Please seek service immediately. Warning. 160 minutes until engine derate. Please seek service immediately. It's flashing at me. It's literally flashing and yelling at me. Bing, 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 bing. Yes, dear, flashing. Yes. Oh, shut up. I love you too. No, that's exactly what it's doing. It's bing, bing, bing. A silent little buzzer going off saying 159 minutes to engine derate. Please seek service immediately. Sorry. Did I interrupt you on something here? I don't understand. What is happening to my truck? I don't even know why we have a DEF system. I mean, I understand why we have it. It's just another way of people getting more money on something we don't need. You know? You know what you just sounded like? Schultz! I know nothing! I see nothing! I know nothing! Oh, Hogan, you've really done it this time! Oh, Hogan, you shouldn't have done that. Now I'm gonna want to watch that show tonight. I love you, honey. Thank you. Oh, guess what I watched last night? The Doctor Who Songs of 2024. I have to share it with you. It's a really, really cool concept. Oh, there I go again, going all British again, like a proper man. It's a right proper concert at the Royal Albert Hall in London. And they just had an amazing show. All mind you, back in 2024. I didn't even know it existed. So I watched it, and I'm like, is 2026 or 27 going to happen? I'm buying tickets, and you and me are going to go to the Royal Albert Hall. Oh, we got to get passports. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? I don't know. Anywho, I just feel like I've had bad luck this week. I've even bought food and everything for the truck, so I didn't have to go eat nowhere. Now I gotta go to a possible hotel. I'm so freaking happy. At least it's a Sunday. And it's happening for a Sunday, which means they can probably look at it on Monday or Tuesday, which means I can get out on the road faster. Possibly. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Yes, they pay for the hotel. I'm not paying for no hotel. Let me ask you something. Do I expect to use my bathing suit as a truck driver? Answer that honestly and think about that answer. Yes, dear, and I assure you, you will be helping me with that. You always pack the things that we need. Like that one time, aspirin. Didn't think to pack aspirin. We did, you know. So exactly, you know. Oh boy. I try to avoid that at all costs. Yeah, that's true. That is also very true. You know, oh, I gotta call Dr. Gish and see about getting a blood sugar test kit or something to test my blood sugar periodically. Yeah, I think there's something going on with my blood sugar levels, but I'm not sure yet. You know, I'm only suspecting. So, I don't know if it's because I'm drinking a lot of fluids or if something else is going on. You know what I mean? So, since there's not a whole lot about me that I don't know, because it always changes since there's no real medical history on my family side of things, I know nothing about my family genetics other than me. Yes, you're right, I know nothing. Which is the scary part. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm susceptible for medical cancer. I don't know if I'm susceptible for a heart attack. I don't know anything. I'm just a living, breathing soul that will be surprised one day at a time. Ugh. Like my hips. I knew nothing about my hips until one day it said, ouch, and go get it checked out. Oh, I have this condition. It's from birth. Oh, I didn't know that. Of course not, because it doesn't show its rear ugly head until I was in my early to mid-30s. Well, guess what, honey? I'm 35 years old. Going to be 36. So that would be the proper age, because I noticed it at the age of 34, I think it was. I think. Wait a minute. No, it's earlier than that. 32. And it was right after COVID. So yeah, that was right in that range where they said it would rear its ugly head. So what else is going to rear its ugly head? That's the concerning part for me. You know, babe? So, just one of those things, you know? Oh well, this puppy will get fixed, and I'm gonna make sure they make it bloody well work for the rest of its life. I hate being in the shop for simple things, you know? Although this doesn't seem like a simple thing, you know? If it was a regen issue, it would have been fixed by now because it should have automatically regen. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case, is it? Nope. So, we shall see how it goes. I can't look at that because I'm driving, which means it's going to lock itself out. Well, perfectly joyful for me. Do zoom tight, my friend. Are you okay? Do you have another sneeze coming? No more sneezes. Ow! Oh, lovely. You passed it on to me. Thousands of miles away. I did take your sneeze. You sneeze, I sneeze, we all sneeze. Let's just have one big sneezing family party. You know what I'm saying? Pipes are rising, pointing. Just fantastic. Lucky me, I'll drop this trailer, I'll park next to it and keep an eye on it until my delay decides to show up. My airflow has been in the 20s. That's not a good thing. Are you sure? You know what? This is where I start questioning the mechanics on this truck. Like, do they look at the simple things? Or do they do a proper PM? Because if they don't do a proper PM, that would lead to problems. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm going to break down what PM is. PM is preventable maintenance. It is a standard maintenance check on everything possible. That happens once a year, maybe twice. I don't know. I'm thinking it's twice a year. And it's just checking over all the filters, the oil, the engine parts, make sure nothing's leaking. You know? I hate going only at 65 miles an hour. What's wrong with Chase now? What's he asking about now? What's wrong, babe? Well, in fairness, it can be a bit challenging. It'll be easier when she gets older. She'll be able to do the same thing better. You know, you have to think Chase is a little bit different in terms of understanding Do not tell me that broke. I work. It took me hours to get that thing. How bad is it? So apparently my truck doesn't like getting washed. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's saying, don't you ever expose me to the car wash again? Except in your truck wash. It's saying, do not ever expose me to the truck wash again. I do not like to be clean. I am a truck. That means I'm filthy and dirty and I get going on dirt. For I am roughing and tugging. Exactly what it's doing. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are singing loudly. I beg your pardon. What? No, pick it up. This is just rough, ain't it? I can't catch a break. God, please tell me there's parking at this place, because this is the only thing I got left. I'll make this park somewhere. Yeah, there's parking. Yes, I know. Engine derate. Please service engine soon. Oh, Joy. Let's find a parking spot. AC. Ow! Man, why does TA's parking lot have to be so bumpy? You know that? Am I okay? Oh yeah, I'm chuffing. Perfect. Well, I'm chuffing perfect. Easy as possible for the tow truck and for everybody else involved here. So I'm going to park it here so that way the tow truck can just simply back it in my spot and the guy can just get up into my spot relatively easy, you know? Because I know that's what's going to end up happening is the tow truck's going to end up coming here. Simply back away, and this way it'll be easier for yes dear, I'm talking to myself so I can do this the proper way, basically. What I essentially did was park it where the man could easily get to it when he comes here for stuff. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to quickly disconnect because I don't know how long it's going to take for this man to be here, so I'm just going to disconnect the trailer, park next to it, and then call Rosa, essentially. You know? Yep. So hold on 1 second. Just taking care of it real fast. got that problem fixed temporarily. There it is. Now to do something even better, which is park next to it. What are you talking about, honey? What are you... Is that my phone or your phone? Holy crap, is that loud? Nice. Alright. Yeah. Well, that's nice. The even button doesn't even work on it, so. Alright, honey, let me call you back. Let me get this sorted. Call dispatch, tell them the good news that I got here, so. And then. Alright. Alright, love you. Bye. Hey Siri, call dispatch. Okay, guys, so, yeah, I'm done. Literally, I'm done with, today. I have no more wiggle room. My engine is on D-rate mode, which is not good. Basically, it doesn't let you go any faster than 5 miles an hour. I think that's what it does. There's a couple things going on with the emission system, mainly related to the DEF system right now. That's what I'm hearing. So right now, I'm waiting on a driver to come get my current load that I just picked up to go to Texas, which I'm no longer going to Texas, obviously. Which means that's a 700-mile run that I miss out on. Yay me. And, to say I'm disappointed is an understatement. It is a very big understatement as to how disappointed I am right now. It being a Sunday. Luckily, it happened on a Sunday, which means Monday they can get me in. They are going to have to tow my truck. There is no doubt about it right now. Because it is continuously counting down. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, so it's continuously going to count down the trucks, so not sure if it's going to continuously count down, but right now it is something to do with the emissions, and it is something to do with the DEF system, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. So yeah, just bad timing for everything. So here's the game plan. There's a couple of things that could happen. One, I stuck in a hotel for a few days. Oh well. Two, well, I don't know what two is. I'm hoping neither of it. But it is what it is, guys. I cannot do anything for it right now. Luckily, my dispatch is really cool about things. They're getting their butts working on this right now to get this done as quickly as possible. And then go from there. All I know is I don't have this trip no more. They were giving it to another driver, which sucks. So, because I was going to make really good timing. I was going to be in Texas by tomorrow. Yep, sure the heck was. So, oh well. So we just have to give all the paperwork to the driver and go from there. To say that I'm extremely annoyed is an understatement. Just saying. I am quite upset, to be honest with you. So, that's okay though. I am gonna eat something. Eat my one sub sandwich then. Maybe they can fix my refrigerator since it wants to be such a pain. Figure I eat my sub sandwich, you know? And just go from there. So So yeah, turns out there's a big problem with my truck here. And we're just waiting on things, you know? So hopefully, we can get my truck fixed by tomorrow. If at all, you know? Which sucks, you know? Yep. Too bad I couldn't make it to the terminal. That would have been perfect. Yeah. So yeah, guys, it's been one of them days already, so I apologize. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna make it there. I didn't even have the hours to do that. Is that the one I think it is? I could have gone to that one instead. At least I knew that one was available. God bless America. Oh well. It is what it is.
Nathan August.
Where's my headset? Hold on, guys. What are you complaining about? I'm sorry. I'm in no better shape than I was before. Yeah, it's an emission problem. Coming from the DEF. I know. Yep. But you know what? It is what it is. So, hopefully they can fix it. And I don't have to switch trucks temporarily. We'll see. I have a lot of stuff in here. Pretty much, yeah, at this point. I mean, I know. I'm just I don't even know. I don't even know where my trash cans are. God bless America. Where do they go? At least my heat works. That's always a good thing because it's cold. Now I gotta find the trash bag. I have no idea where those are at. I really couldn't tell you where I put those. That's not good. No, it's not. Oh wait, they're up here. I moved them. Didn't even realize it. Well, I did, but you know what I mean. So yeah, apparently I'm just gonna have to call. They're gonna set things up tomorrow. I'm waiting on a guy to come and pick this trailer up for me. And yeah, see what happens, you know? You alright? Alright, well, feel up better loves. Ain't gonna kill you. Oh well. Oh well. I'm gonna make this truck at least look reasonably accessible, you know, since I'm gonna have to stay. Doing what, sir? Oh well, you know them. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Cannot. That's not gonna help anything. Like that's gonna help anything. You know? God. Hopefully this guy will be able to see me, but we'll see, you know? Yeah, so truck problems, more problems, truck problems, problems. Alright, I got that, I got that, I got that. Say what, Nate? What were you saying, sir? Call somebody because they have to go to a dealership, sir. There's no options. This is specifically a Kenworth issue, and Kenworth is very particular on who and how they work on the trucks. That's how, you know what I mean? And when I say particular, I mean they're anal about this shit. Just saying. So, yes, I thought coming to a TA would work. They're not even going to look at it. It's all Kenworth. It's a dealership problem, and therefore they're going to look at it. And I've already been told that I'm going to the one here in town. I guess there's something here in town they could use, but if not, they'll figure it out. I'm leaving it into their hands. They're the experts in it. No, I'm getting towed. They're not driving. I'm not driving this thing. They're towing it. My minutes are counting down as we speak, sir. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I have a feeling I picked up some bad death somewhere along the line, And I'm just hoping it's a sensor issue, you know? But with it being the Kenworth, I just have to wait, you know? So yeah. Not good, you know? See how it goes, you know? Apparently there's 5 other trucks with the same problem in this area. So something tells me there's bad death somewhere, or something in the air is causing an issue. You better pray it's only a sensor. If it's in the actual system, yeah, no, it's not good. You know? Would not be a good day for any of us, you know? See how it goes, you know? But waiting on this. God bless, we lost again, 31-29. You know, at this point, why do we even play football? Why even play? You might as well just give them a win in every single column for the rest of the teams. Give them a win and just give us losses and call it a day. You're 9-4. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're not. We're 2-10. I think. I don't even know. I know we're. Are we 3-10? When did we have a third win? When did we have a third win? I know of 2 wins, but I didn't think we won 3 games. Wow, shocker. Yeah. Okay, so horrible football teams we were able to win. Is that what you're telling me? What does it just have to do with any of this? Ew, by 1. They haven't even played yet. They could win and be 3-10 like us. Nice. I mean, you guys are going to make the playoffs, obviously. If you don't, you'd be a fool not to make the playoffs. Does it? Interesting. Why does it not surprise you? That should not come as a surprise. Yeah. At least my heat works. My bunk heater works. My APU heater thing works. It's always a good thing. Oh, look, the seal took a fish. Oh, nice. That's good. They're not gonna make it. They're done for, sir. I can assure you on that. Well, you know what sucks? My dispatch manager is gonna come. My actual dispatch manager is gonna come in the office tomorrow, and he's gonna be like, "Fuck," is what he's gonna say. That's exactly what he's gonna say. You know? Oh well. We'll get another run after they fix my truck. Hopefully they can fix it. Hopefully. Actually, you know what though? You have to think I've been pretty lucky with my trucks. I've never had an actual breakdown. You know what I'm saying? This is my first true issue with the truck, you know? If that makes any sense. So, I'm not sure, you know? I know I'm going to be working on getting this truck looking pretty nice for them tomorrow, so that way they can just look at shit, you know? But, if I gotta recover a truck, so help me. Ugh. And I asked them, I'm like, what's gonna happen to all my stuff in this truck? They're like, well, gonna have to take what you can take, and then when the truck's done, we'll put you back in it. I'm like, sure. And if they can't, then you're gonna have to have me come back here, and vice versa, you know? What are you doing? You're worse than a 4-year-old. You know that? You get just so distracted. I didn't even know you were busy with something. God. So much fun. Oh well, hopefully I can get it fixed. Hopefully, you know. We'll see, you know. So yeah. Oh, Nate, I tell a lie. I was stuck in a hotel before with US Express, remember? When they went to do a basic preventive maintenance on my truck and they had a lot more issues than just PM, they put me in a hotel for, was it 4 days? Almost a week. I want to say it was almost a week. Because I remember them having to switch hotels with me because obviously some sort of event was going on in that area. If I remember correctly. Yeah. So I was in a hotel before. So this is like my actual truck breaking down on the road though, not in the actual yard or a shop or anything like that. Oh, that's annoying. At least there's a country pride. I could get a decent meal tonight. Not that I have to spend more money. You know? Who knows? What do you mean you can't wait? What do you mean an hour and 20 minutes? Explain, sir. Oh. Good. I'm glad you could watch it live. I cannot. Well, I probably could. I just choose not to because I don't like football very much. I like baseball. Don't get me wrong. Baseball all day long. Will you? I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Is it? Oh yeah. Is it really? Good. Send me some. Send a strained man some help. You know? No, I'd rather not. I don't need any more bad luck, sir. I have plenty of bad luck as it is. Don't do that. Don't put that on me. You God. Yeah, well, there you go. Does it really? See, I like baseball. Baseball is a true sport that I absolutely love. Yeah, yeah, that's true. This is true. Not really. They've made it more interesting with a few changes. That is never gonna happen. They better not. The whole point of baseball, the whole point of being a human is to be able to make errors and make mistakes. That's because they're purposely done for money gain. And I don't care who you are. There's no way you can call an out safe as safe and out when it's blatantly one of the two. You know? That's just how I look at it, you know? Oh no, that's Crete. Thank God. Shit. I like football to an extent, but if it's like a blowout within the first quarter, you might as well turn it off. Baseball, you have a prayer and hope, especially with my baseball team. We always do come back. We manage to come back. And you know it. You know what sucks, though? If it is the DEF system, and I'm pretty sure it is at this point, from what I'm being told from my wonderful roadside assistance team, right? They better find out where I got that DEF and sue the living daylights out of those people, or figure out how to get it going. Never. I never let it go below a half a tank, sir. No, I don't like their cheating scandal. Well, that's because they want perfection. But again, I'm all for a human mistake to be made. That's what makes baseball exciting. If there's an out that should have been safe and that cost the run, okay, then it cost the run. But do you really think here's the thing about that, Nate. It is written by a human being. All codes are written by humans, and humans have egregious errors. We make egregious mistakes. We make little mistakes. We make huge mistakes. We make errors in programs. That's just the bottom line. If they're looking for perfection, they're not going to get it by using a robot umpire to call balls and strikes. And then, they're going to be able to challenge it, and that could go on for days. Are they going to be able to challenge every single pitch? No. But yeah. And when that goes down, guess who the radar is? Bingo! We still run the machine. Hold on, let me look it up for you. I'm pretty sure it's actually no, it's maybe. Hold on. Let's look up the dimensions of a strike zone, shall we? So we have this. The strike zone in MLB has been adjusted slightly. It is, hold on. In 2026, season will be implementing of an automatic ball and strike system, or the ABS system, which will use two-dimensional strike zone based on the individual player's height to ensure great accuracy. Are you kidding me? Okay, the width extends across 17 inches of the home plate. Height goes from the midpoint between the batter's shoulder and the top of their knees. The 2026 season will use an automatic system with a two-dimensional strike zone tolerance to each player's height. Well, how the heck are you supposed to determine someone's height? Are they talking about their batting stance or their actual height that they're registered on paper? You can't do that because then that could be... I'll tell you why you cannot do that. If a player is shorter in their batting stance, say they go from 6'11" to say 6. Okay, that's a little bit too tall. Okay, let's go with 6'1". All right, just 6'1". Just saying, I'm just making an emphasis here. Okay, an example, an egregious example, but an example nonetheless. Let's say he stands up and he's height at 6'1". Big boy, big tall boy. But then he realized, and then, so from the top of the shoulder, midpoint, shoulder, to the knees. Well, guess what? How is he to say he's not going to adjust his stance every pitch to make the tall or shorter? Do you really think that's fair? I think it's going to go from the height that they're registered on paper, and it's going to be a fixed zone for that player at all times. That's the only way that's going to work. I'm sorry. How's called? Umpire's judgment, the strike zone in the area defined by the rule book, but it is exceptional, has been subject to human interpretation. That's true. Yes, it says. Yes. But once it crosses the player's field, right? The player of the field, right? Like the batting player in that area. If it's high, it's a ball. If it's low, it's a ball. If it's in the middle of the strike zone between his shoulder and knees, and it's over the plate, that is a strike. By rule. But how many times have you seen an out-by pitch clearly hit the strike zone and be called a ball? Because somebody thought by their eyes of deception, yeah, they thought it was a ball because that's what they thought it was a ball. You mean the side arms? Side swingers. That would mess up my eyes. Sorry. I couldn't be able to judge where the ball's going to end up. The ball starts down here and it ends up here because it goes upward. If you ever notice how a sidearm goes, it goes up slightly and rotates the hand at the same time. They also have a quicker response to the plate. If you notice that, they go quicker to the plate, which means you can't really steal off them very much. However, their accuracy is less of a less. Why? Oh my God! Oh, I figured you would be. Kiss it though. By the way, I'm talking to a friend of mine on the phone just to let you guys know. So, what do you mean there's that one? Are you really? Shorts and a t-shirt? Are you trying to get pneumonia, sir? I should be heading down to Texas right now, but I'm not able to. Yeah, I see that. Where is this guy? He should be here by now. No, I cannot because I had to disconnect from the trailer, which means I have to keep an eye on the trailer. I cannot be in front of it. I'm not going to be able to move. So I had to park next to it so I don't have to move. You know? This is bullcrap. I guarantee you, if we did not have the DEF system, this would not be an issue. And you know it. What are you going to buy me for Christmas, Nate? Fuck off. No, thank you, sir. No, let's not do that. My fiance, because my fiance wouldn't approve. You have that conversation with her and see how she feels about that. She might. I don't know. We've not had that conversation before. Fine, I'll mention that when I get home. You guys are fine. I'm just saying you guys are asking who I was talking to. I'm talking to a friend. And I'm talking to you guys at the same time. So, trying to hold two conversations is perfectly well. Yes, I'm here. I'm waiting on this guy to show up so he could take this load and I can relax for the rest of the night, seeing that I can't go nowhere. You know? That's true. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they can get this thing fixed on Monday and I can be on the road again. Give me an empty trailer, give me a nice load, and be off again. I doubt that's going to be the case, though. Oh, boy. I'm sorry. Are you? Yeah, I agree. This stinks. I should have parked at the Petro. If I would have remembered that one, I would have parked there first. Because that's only 48 miles away. I think my friend's here to pick up this trailer, so let me call you back. Are you guys doing okay? I'm sorry. I'm trying to do two conversations, but I think my relay is here. I think he's here to take the trailer. He's in a blue truck by the looks of it. Yeah, that's him. Right, let's get this information to him and make sure he has everything he's gonna need. You know? Yay. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I was swapping loads and yes, the depth cap is on very tight, so now that I'm going to double check that because Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's on there. Yep, it's on there. So yeah, everything is now switched over. The other driver has my load, and I'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. It's cold out there. It is freezing cold. That took longer than I wanted it to. Go figure, right? Nice. So yeah, hello Gio. How's it going? It's going good. So, alright. I gotta tell him that I have the other driver picked up the load. Dispatch. The other driver has the load now. The load for the relay. Number 22022. I think that's the fucking number. Yeah, that's the number. Awesome. So I had to send dispatch a message. I feel bad because my truck is just, well, my truck's being my truck, which is broken right now. It is cold. Very cold outside right now, guys. Super cold. So, yeah. I was so hoping for it to go down to Texas. Dang it, man. Oh well. So yeah, it's just gonna be one of them days, you know. So yeah. Oh well. Oh well. So yeah, we got issues with the DEF system, an emission problem. It's a lot more severe than I imagined. So, you know what sucks is I have a regen button on this truck. They deactivated it. It doesn't even work. So what's the point of having it if I can't use it, you know? So, go figure, you know? So, yeah. Oh well. Did all that work for nothing. Oh well. It happens, you know? Go figure. So, but yeah guys, so that's what's going on. It is, my truck's currently broken, not working right. It is what it is at this point, you know. It is super cold outside, and I don't like that. It is, what's the temperature here? 29 degrees and it feels like 21. That's why it's cold. And it's going down to 24 degrees tonight. So yeah, it's cold. Very, 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 very cold. I was hoping to be driving today, but my truck had other plans. It said, I'm done. I'm done. Man, I run it too hard. I run hard. I go, man. You know? So... So yeah, been one of them days, guys, and I'm just, one of those things, you know. Oh well. But on a good note, I have I have food. I might just go get a hamburger though, because I really could use a hamburger right now, to be honest with you. So, yeah, so let me make a quick phone call, guys, and I'll be right back, okay? I'm sorry. I'm gonna make this real quick because I'm gonna end the stream because there's a lot going on to an extent with my brain. And the fact is, super cold. I forgot to turn off. So, put that on there for right now. And it's getting cold. It is really properly getting cold now. So, but yeah, so we're gonna just chill out. Get the truck looked at tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow they'll look at it and fix it, and all's well and dandy. And we'll just go from there, you know. And yeah, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll keep you guys in the loop as much as I can as soon as I find things out tomorrow. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye.